Hi all, this is Skate and welcome back to another tank video. Except this video has no set topic. As you've probably already realised, well, if you've watched the previous videos on my channel, I like to ramble on. If you haven't watched my previous videos, please do so, please subscribe. But I like to ramble on. Hopefully it's useful rambling, but I do ramble nonetheless. Now, in amongst my rambling, there's many things I always wish I could talk to you guys about, but because they're not related to a set tank, it's kind of pointless sticking them in a video because half the information which I give out then won't ever be seen unless someone's looking for that set video. So what I decided to do here was make a quick video because I have lots of information to share this time round, and it's information I do actually really want to share, so I'm going to. Obviously there's things like the Tog competition results which I will enter into this video, and some other really cool stuff actually. The other thing about it as well is I get to use up all the old footage of tanks which, well, it's on the old matchmaker as an example, so I wouldn't put this one up in any guide I did on this tank, but this is an E5 mastery going on in the background, so it's hopefully interesting background as well. Which in regards to the video at the moment, I do have to say, coming around this corner, I actually crapped it. There's two T95s and an E5 around by there. So, the first thing I want to discuss is you guys, your feedback. I want to know what you want to see on the channel, what you'd like to see different, what you like, what you don't like. Basically, how we can improve and make things more enjoyable around here. I would love to read any suggestion that is left in the comments below this video. And hopefully the majority of them I'll then be able to implement into the channel in future videos. On the note of videos, I can confirm the grill video has just gone up, so hopefully that's already published by the time this video is going to go on. I did the end of the line first because I always think it's worth seeing what the line gets you to, if it's worth grinding the entire line. In regards to the grill, the short answer is God yes, watch the video, it'll clarify everything you need to know about the grill. And I can also confirm I will be doing the rest of the tanks in that line as well. I will be starting from the Death Toaster and working up the line. I'll be grinding them myself on my account as well, so I do feel people's pain in regards to some of the tanks on the grind, specifically the Death Toaster. Now, I'm not doing bad in the Death Toaster in my opinion, but it's not an exciting tank to play, I'd say. The rest of the line, the higher you go, the better it gets. Rheinmetall Bolsig, I really like that tank. That thing's amazing. But that's pretty much what the content is going to be this week on the channel, is going to be working up that line, and hopefully you'll be able to pull some useful tips or information from those videos, which will help you out. Now, I don't know whether or not I should make a video like this, a weekly, monthly thing, or even not at all on the channel again. I'm making this one, as I said, I got loads of things I wanted to chat about with you, all tank related, all pretty interesting in my opinion. If by the time you've got to the end of this video and you do like it, I will do more, just let me know you like it. Obviously I can do more then. If not, obviously I said I'll probably be a rare, occasional thing when I have lots of information to talk to you about. If you do want me to make these videos again or on a regular basis, what shall I call this series of videos? Your feedback on that would be great as well. I suppose it's kind of like Mingles with Jingles, just less cool, because that guy's a legend. So, as I have already mentioned, the Tog results, or the results of my Tankfest Tog competition, will be at the end of this video. But one of the other things I want to discuss with you was something I got when I was at Tankfest. So, they're no use to me really, so I just thought I would give them away to you guys, if they're any good. Obviously, if they're applicable actually. Now, what I've got is bonus codes for World of Tanks Xbox, World of Tanks PC, and World of Warships PC. So if any of you guys play any of these platforms and want some bonus codes for it, just let me know. If you know someone who plays any of these and would like a free bonus code, just let me know. contact me via email, or via, probably best options, via the Facebook page actually, because I can give you an instant response with one of the bonus codes then. But what I've got, which conveniently is as per the screen here, is Excelsiors. Basically I have, how many is here? 5 bonus codes for an Excelsior, garage slots, and 1 day premium for Xbox. So there's 5 of those codes to give out. For PC, I've got 10 of the same thing. So 10 bonus codes for Excelsior, garage slot, and premium day. And for World of Warships, we have Campbelltown premium ship, 1 hangar slot, and 1 premium day. And I got 15 of them. So there's no point me hoarding these for myself. I probably won't use them in all fairness, so I thought I'd give them to you guys. They do say on them they are for EU use only. So if you're on the EU server, great. Or if you're not on the EU server and you are, I don't know, somewhere else, and you want to set up a reroll on a separate server, obviously not one of these. But as I said, they are for Xbox, PC, World of Warships, and World of Tanks. Moving on from there, another thing which I got when I was at Tankfest was some funky little medals, in all fairness. While I was there, I met the guys who, call themselves Wot Boys. If you want to find them, they're on Twitter at Wot Boys, W-O-T Boys. What they basically do is make these, which is basically the medals we get in-game. They have converted them into, obviously, the real things, metal. "See you in my gun sights" is their quotation. I gotta admit, they gave me one of these, and I love the thing, it's so cool. The other thing they make is little medals like this one, which is our Confederate medal. They are all made of metal, they are heavy, so they are pretty cool actually. If you like tanks, it's just a nice little gimmick or a nice little thing to have. Now they gave me these two while I was at Tankfest. I'm not a very good hand model, I'm never going to be a hand model, so I've just propped them up against my E25 just to take a photo so it can stay in the background. I keep these two up on my tank shelf, ironically, along with my E25. Friend who likes models and didn't know I have an E25 shelf, not an E25 shelf, who didn't know I had a model shelf. I am one of those people who like to build models, and I have far too many, which again, if people are interested, that's the sort of thing I can stick in these videos occasionally and show you a couple of them. I would go through them, there's far too many though. There's a couple of Centurions, T-34, T-62, M103, E-100, Tortoise, Jag Tiger, what are they on the other shelf then? M48 Patton, there's literally loads of them. Chieftain, I could keep going, but I'm not going to. I'm rambling and going off on a tangent. These medals from Wot Boys, they can't sell them yet. They need to get approval of war, which is something they haven't got yet. But while I was at Tankfest, I thought this would be an amazing thing to give away as part of a competition. So I did speak to them about some form of giveaway, and I am in contact with them now in regards to that. Now, if we can get this to go ahead and I can get a couple of these coins to give away, I will be giving them away to you guys. The advantage of this is if you like this sort of thing, you get obviously the real thing in the metal. But the other nice thing is I can do this on a global scale. So I have subscribers obviously here in the UK, in the EU, and in America. And sadly, with the competitions, because they're funded by Wargaming, a lot of them are left out, sadly. Actually, on that note, while I was at Wargaming, obviously while I was at Tankfest, we had obviously meetings with Wargaming. Ourselves as Blitz contributors, PC contributors, all of them, everybody had one complaint really, which was when a competition or a giveaway is done with a contributor like ourselves, you can only give it to the region you're in. So that's one thing nearly every single contributor had as feedback for Wargaming. So hopefully that is something they may look at changing in the future, and we can give stuff to people on a global scale. But on this medal front, if I can get a competition going like this, the only thing I'd have to pay for is postage on top of these, I hope, in theory, which then means I can just have them couriered to applicable winners wherever they are in the world. Again, if you like the idea of these medals, just give us a comment in the comments below, and obviously we'll see what we can sort out. Now that does bring me on to the final point of this video, Togs. So, who won the tank competition? Well, the Tog tank competition, who wins a Tog? Before I explain that, I do have to say one thing. When you do a Tog platoon, this is compulsory. You have to do T is for Tog. It's completely ridiculous. It has to be done though. So, to the winner of the Tog, you have to do this. It is compulsory. Every Tog platoon has to do this. In regards to the competition, Jesus Christ, guys. I've had loads of submissions, but you want to see the damage on most of them. Most people over 3,000 damage. Loads of you over 4,000 damage. I was really impressed by the level of, well, skill and damage in these games. Genuinely now, I'm really impressed by the amount of damage. When you think we're talking over 3,000 and 4,000 in tier 6 games, it's actually quite impressive. But the winner of the Tog actually had 4,567 damage and 5 kills. I gotta give it, looking at the score, quite an impressive game actually, and 58,000 credits net, so pretty impressive. And so, the winner of this would be Meet Thy Doom. Here's a quick snapshot of his winning scorecard. Like I said, I was genuinely impressed by the damage he did, and the majority of you guys. Obviously there was only one Tog to give away. I actually wanted to give a platoon of Togs away, but I couldn't. So, thank you to everyone who took part. Genuinely, it sounds a bit monotonous going through loads of submissions of other people's player scorecards, but I actually enjoyed it. It's quite impressive to see how much damage everybody's doing out there. There will be more competitions coming up. I want to see if I can get multiple prizes, even if it means lower tier tanks. I'd still rather have multiple prizes rather than just the one, because it means I can give more out to you guys. Obviously, as I mentioned at the start, I'd love to hear your feedback and comments in the video below. Obviously, thank you for tuning in and listening to me ramble, and catch you next time. Bye bye.